Alright, welcome back to Terrible at Fishing. And you found out I'm terrible at breathing. So, I want to thank you all for all the encouragement y'all been giving me. I am back at home, which is great. So, I'll be getting back out on the water as soon as weather gets better and wind dies down, and I can find somebody who can fish with me the length of time that I like to fish. But in the meantime, you guys saw that I was at the hospital and I got my Zephyr reel. Woohoo! And this was my therapy. This was my therapy for while I was in the hospital. So what I did do, of course, you got to put line on it. So I took my favorite fluorocarbon, because this is going to be my ultralight setup. It's Covert by KastKing, and I put the 6-pound on it, which is awesome. Which, so this is now wound with 6-pound fluorocarbon, and I'm going to put this on a Resolute Ultralight 6-foot KastKing rod, and this will probably be my favorite fun fishing rig I got. It's going to go through a lot of learning curves. I'll probably lose quite a few fish because ultralight fishing requires a lot of finesse, a lot of play, a lot of drag play on it, and as a bass fisherman, typically you just sort of like yank them up and pull them in. You know, some of these bass fishermen deal with 40, 50-pound braid lines, and I don't do that. The biggest braid I got, I think, is 20 pounds. But still, near impossible to break. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to go through a learning curve on this ultralight setup. Excuse me. Still recovering. Just got home yesterday from the hospital, and they fill you full of pills and bronchodilators and stuff like that. So, but I'm obviously doing better, because a week ago I couldn't breathe practically. So I'm looking forward to getting back out on the water with my gear and catching some fish. I'm really hoping this week. I don't know. I pushed it Monday. I'll try not to push it again. So, but I want you guys to know about this Zephyr a little bit. And ultralight fishing is a skill set, and something I've never really developed for myself. So again, with good braid, and you could just pull in a fish and really not really fight him. I mean, because he's at a losing battle. But this one gives the advantage to the fish and not me. And that's the trick about ultralight fishing. Ultralight fishing gives the advantage to the fish, and it requires a skillful fisherman to pull them in. So it's a very light spinning reel. This is the 1000. This is the lightest. This is the smallest. Now you wonder, why did you go with the 1000? Well, the reason I went with the 1000 is because I wanted lightness. I wanted it to be very, very light in my hands so I could feel everything. The rod that I've picked is a 2-piece rod, but because it has American tackle guides on it, the microwave air guides, it will cast farther with less weight. So I could take a 1/32 of an ounce weight on this and get good castability off of it, and still not tire myself. So I could feel that. I mean, typically with my other rods, I can't. There's no way. 1/4 ounce minimum, would be the lowest on a bait casting rod. 1/4 ounce. Well, imagine 1/32 of an ounce, 8 times lighter on this. And it's great for crappie and trout. Now trout in our area are huge. So, advantage, trout. Disadvantage, me. So, this is going to give me a whole new experience. And if you really want to step up your experience, lighten up your tackle. And you'll find that your play on the fish, it goes much longer. And you got to think. You got to work them. You got to bring them in. Hopefully keep them from jumping. Keep them from turning and rolling on you. Steering that fish. This will be a pretty amazing thing. Now for crappie, it probably, it's perfectly easy setup. But for the trout in our area, it's going to be pretty amazing. Notice all the cutouts on it and stuff like that. This allows it to, again, cuts down on some of that weight. So I did put a little lubrication in it, just a little bit. I mean, it came really nice anyway. But I think with you can see this thing. It really is a beautiful reel. It's like a Batman reel, doesn't it? Looks like a Batman reel. Zephyr. Anyway, I'm very excited about that reel. And I'm looking forward to getting it out on the water. Also, I'd like to remind you all to take advantage of the loyalty programs over at KastKing. Every time you buy something, either KastKing, madbite, extremus, just copy and paste the receipt over to your loyalty program. And that loyalty program adds up quick. So take advantage of it. And you get free merchandise or gift cards or whatever you want. So you want to discount on a rod or a reel? Just save up your points and just grab the gift cards. You can get a free one eventually. So pretty easy to do. So take advantage of that program. And you'll see me out on the water, right? Tough to keep me out off the water, believe me. So nowadays I'm going to do little modifications, just to keep me safe, an extra battery for my portable oxygen generator. Didn't have that this last time around. Kind of messed that one up, didn't I? And hopefully, I was going to do a tournament, but I won't be doing a tournament this month. But I will be stepping it back out on the lake, hopefully, if weather permits and my health allows me, and a friend is available. You'll see me out on the water as soon as possible. So, anyway, take care, everybody, and I want to thank you all for all the support and thumbs up that you've been giving me. So I appreciate it. I've seen them all. I'll take care, and I will see you guys out on the water.